Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. This is general reading for Taurus for the beginning of November 2020. And we have already soulmates. Beautiful card. Soulmates. I love this card. I hope you already found your soulmate you're not looking for. Let's see. Taurus. Please, November. We have Treasure Island. If you already have, then I'm not surprised you feel like you found the treasure. You feel like you can spend the rest of your life with that person. And we have why. What's the question? Why are you asking why? What about? Well, fine. I pre-shuffled the deck, tarot deck, and let's see what tarot says. Please let me know some messages for Taurus. And we have death in reverse. Okay, somebody here in the picture doesn't want something to end. In the question why? Are you seeking for a closure in the relationship? Are you seeking for explanation? Why somebody wants to finish it? We have Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to hold anymore. Somebody doesn't want to give it a rest. Or give themselves the rest. They don't want to rest. They want to find out. They want to I'm depressed now. It's like I feel a little bit like upset. I'm picking up that. 10 of Swords. Somebody feels betrayed here. And it's number 10, which means the ending is inevitable. It's like, will happen or happened already. And somebody doesn't want to let it go. And it's so nervous, doesn't want to rest. Searches for the answers. If you feel like it's your soulmate, I'm not surprised you want at least answers. Not only soulmate, but you felt like it's a treasure, yes? You treasure this a lot. You have Two of Cups. Beautiful card. Of a soulmate. It is or it was a soulmate relationship. Connection. At least you felt it. And it's why you want to fight for it, not fighting. You don't want this to end. I don't see fighting energy. No swords in reverse, but I feel depressed, which means this might have hit you recently, yes? And you're on that stage at the moment just to ask the question why we have to split, why we have to end it. We had a beautiful connection. You felt like it is. And we have number 9 and number 10 here, which means that there was no much between you feeling like totally in love. And then next day it was like total betrayal. Two of Wands. Again 2. 2, 2. And this is in the middle of the reading. Decisions. Yours or somebody else's decisions. Decisions was made between two people, two. And we have about finishing the marriage, the commitment, the connection, Hierophant in reverse. I'm sorry. I know how painful it must be, especially if you felt the soulmate connection, if you felt that bond. Or the other person, maybe it's you who are leaving, you who made the decision. But why? The question is why? Okay, King of Pentacles, because somebody hasn't been stable, somebody couldn't provide. I feel like money-wise, this is about money. Somebody haven't had enough money to feed this connection, to hold this connection together. But the connection shouldn't rest on money. Yes, it's not connections, real connections, romantic connections, real soulmate connection are not based on money, but this might be about stability. Somebody didn't want to build a foundation, proper, wise foundation. It's why the other person felt betrayed or felt restless. Because, you see, the other person felt restless, that watching that clock, that the time is running, and the other person doesn't provide any foundations, any stability, any not building together, not buying a house, not getting a marriage, I don't know, not going forward. And casual relationships are fine, but they are only as long as they are only temporary. Yes, you can't hold somebody for years and don't want to go on the ladder of relationship and don't want to go to higher level of commitment. You can't, because you're building the karma, especially when the other person wants something more, is prepared for more, was promised more. Seven of Cups, options, illusion. Let's see what the next one will be. Illusions. It's like foundations were in illusion. And we have Nine of Pentacles. It's why somebody decided to take care of themselves and go alone, because they felt stronger without somebody. They felt they will be better off taking care of only about one person instead of two. The other person who is living felt like they are taking care of two people, and it was too much for them. Too much for them, because they were taking care of two people, but they didn't have any influence on behavior or decisions the other person was making. Yes, which means it's very difficult to be responsible for somebody they don't have any influence upon. Six of Swords, clarifying. Death in reverse. There was need to go to calmer water. I feel like there was need for balancing energies, for balancing responsibilities, duties. You see too many swords on one boat, on one side of the boat, but two people in the boat. And somebody has enough of being on that heavier side of the boat. We have Death in reverse again, next to the other one. Then with that death, I feel like somebody didn't want even listen to finishing their bad behavior or their ways. They were only promising that something will change. They will be more responsible. They will be providing. They will be saving money. They will plan a marriage or something. Or they will plan to get deposit for a mortgage. But at the end, there was never follow up. And we have Five of Wands in reverse, clarifying. Ten of Swords. I feel like whoever decide to leave, they just left. Or whoever is deciding to leave, they will just left. They will not want to discuss anything, to argue about anything, to make any excuses or whatsoever. There was not a moment to talk about this, to go through it. Because the person who felt overburdened didn't want anymore to talk about stuff which they convinced never will change. Two of Cups clarified by Seven of Swords in reverse. Self-deception, I feel. Projecting on others their deceptive ways on that relationship. Not committing because they seeking deception ways, any deception in the other spouse, other person. They don't want to commit because they always looking for a deception in their partner. They want to strangle them, they want to put them down, they want their money, they want this is not definitely not about love. This has to be about they wanting to make me a prisoner, which is self-deception. It's a projecting their thoughts on somebody else. This is probably what they would do if they wanted to marry somebody, yes? The Hangman in reverse, clarifying, Two of Wands. The Hangman in reverse. It's the person who is leaving made a decision and it felt good. They feel like they are not stuck anymore. They feel like they made a correct decision. They feel like the stone dropped from their heart. They feel relieved. They feel free from this mess and constant promises without follow-up. We have Seven of Cups again. Illusions. The whole promise about the marriage was just an illusion. The whole promising higher commitment, it was just blindfolding somebody's mind. A game. It was never meant. The person who promised this never meant it. They were just the Tower in reverse. We have Four King of Pentacles in reverse. That person who didn't want to provide any stability, to build any foundation. They've been avoiding a tower. They've been... this is all because they didn't want to address something traumatic inside of them. They didn't want to listen. No, I feel like it's within them. Why they behave this way, why they don't want to do what's appropriate. It's within them and they don't want to even look at it. Because they don't want to open a Pandora box, which would be like a worm eating their heart. Worms eating their heart. Seven of Cups, please. But you know, in the partnership, any partnership, we shouldn't be neither a doctor for somebody or a teacher or the mom, yes, in the partnership. Because nobody will marry their mother or the doctor or the teacher, yes? The partners between each other, they can't do those three things. They can't do motherhood, they can't teach, and they can't be a psychologist. Because this partnership will not succeed. Yes? Because it touches to deep wounds. It comes too close to our soul, but from different angle. King of Pentacles, but upright this time. Next to other King of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. And this is, you see, somebody who is on the horse ready to go. and living, because they know, the person who is living, they know they have options. They know they value. They know they have a sparkle within them. They don't know yet what's behind, what's in front of them. There's a moon, yes, but they don't mind. They know there is something, and they're convinced that for sure, if they will spend time, they will heal, they will take a good look, they will find something better, stable, and they know they have a pentacle in their hand to offer. Because I can see the other energy is 9 of Pentacles, which means it's pre-Empress energy. Gender doesn't matter, which means they are stable, they have money, they are grounded, they have intelligence, and pre-Empress energy is very stable. It's just need one step more, or somebody else to become an Empress. But they know they have a pentacle. They know they have everything what's needed to create and create a treasure island with somebody probably else. Can I have some news for 9 of Pentacles, please? And it's Queen of Pentacles, but in reverse. To that King of Pentacles in reverse here. Oh, so what did they... King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Which means it's like the person who didn't want to build, who didn't want to create a new the foundation together, didn't want to provide, didn't want to commit, created an energy within the other partner to go for it by themselves, and now they don't want to offer it to that King of Pentacles anymore. You see, those two people has matched their energies eventually, but they are in reverse. They don't want to provide together. They don't want to provide to each other, but they could if they wanted. Yes. I have a oracle cards as advice from the divine. Self-love. Practice this. You need it. Now, I would advise strongly, after breaking up with somebody who you felt was your soulmate, you need a break. You need to practice self-love. You need to know your value, especially if somebody was not wanting to provide to you. It probably put you down a little bit and made an impact on your self-value. And we have abundance. You will be definitely rewarded from the universe with everything what you need. You need to give it a time. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.